guys. I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, for commenting on my channel. My name is Shikha, and I really appreciate all the support that you guys have been sending my way. I appreciate the fact that you guys are finding my videos useful because as you guys know, INFJs don't want to do anything that's useless. So I will keep on doing these until you guys find them not useful. In today's video, I wanted to speak to you guys about perfectionism. A lot of you have messaged me about how you are a perfectionist. Yes, INFJs are perfectionists. And how you are unable to do anything because you are afraid that it's not going to be perfect. And if it's not perfect, then what's the point of doing it, right? That's obviously what a perfectionist thinks. And what I want to do in this video is I want to ask you to forgive yourself for the perfection that you're never going to achieve. You're never going to achieve it. You guys know this, right? You guys know that it's not possible to be perfect. It's not possible to achieve perfectionism in anything. These videos are not perfect. I'm never going to make them perfect. For the longest time, I wanted to do these videos. I wanted to do videos on YouTube. I wanted to do them so badly because I wanted to share my voice. I have, as you can see, a lot to say, and I wanted to create videos. I was dying to create them. But in my head, I was thinking to myself, they have to be perfect. They have to be perfect. I have to have perfect makeup on. I have to have the perfect clothing on. I have to have the perfect background. I have to have the perfect voice. I have to have the perfect script. I can't make any mistakes, blah, 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 right? And of course, that wasn't possible for me. So I tried a couple of times. It didn't work out. I made mistakes. I wasn't good at it. The background was crap. You know, I hate makeup, so I didn't put on makeup. And so it was not perfect. And so I didn't do them. Until, obviously, I kind of worked through all my perfectionism madness, and now I do a lot of creative work without caring about perfectionism. Think about it this way. There are two people. One of them cares about perfectionism and never gets anything out. Never gets any of their projects out because they're always worried that it's not perfect, so they never get anything out. No one knows that they're creative. No one knows that they know how to write or they create YouTube videos. They don't know anything because they're all private, you know, they're all with them. They don't share anything with the world. And the second person is like me. They're a complete fool. They don't care about perfectionism. They put everything out as it is, crappy as it is, with no filtering, no editing, nothing. They just put it out there. People see them. They see that, you know, they're not very good at what they do, but they're still listening to their voice. They're still listening to what they're saying. They're still listening to what they wanted to say. They were still able to get their voice out. Right? And so who's going to be more successful in that regard? Who's going to be able to get their voice out? Who's going to be able to do what they wanted to do? My main purpose with these videos is to get my voice out, which is get what I wanted to say to the world, right? That's all I care about. I don't want you guys to think I'm beautiful. I don't want you guys to think that I'm amazing in any way. I don't want you guys to think that, you know, I'm changing the world. I just want to get what's here. It's stuck here in my heart and in my throat chakra. It's just stuck here. It's been stuck for years now, right? I just want to get all of it out onto these videos and put them out in the world, and that's it. And then once it's out there, it's doing its business. It's doing its business on its own. I don't have to worry about it, right? But if I keep it inside of me, first of all, it makes me stressed because if I don't do these videos, if I don't get my voice out, I feel like I'm stuck somewhere. I feel pudgy. I feel like everything's here and nothing's out. I don't feel light and airy. But when I get my voice out, when I do these videos on a daily basis, I just feel light and airy. I feel good about myself. I feel in control. I feel like I'm doing the things that I want to do. I don't feel like I'm pulling myself back. I don't feel like I'm holding myself back because of perfectionism. I feel good, right? That's what I want for you guys. I don't want you to be held back because of this stupid perfectionist streak that we have. I know all of us want to be perfect. I know we want to do perfect things. I know it is one of our things as an INFJ. But you guys know it's not possible, right? They don't give awards out for being perfect. They don't. They give awards out for being out there. They give awards out for having a novel out there or having a YouTube video out there or putting yourself out there. They don't give awards for being the most perfect person on this planet. They don't give awards for being the most perfect INFJ. For being the most perfect writer, for being the most perfect blah, 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 whatever it might be. As long as you reach your highest potential, then you are doing the best you can. You cannot be perfect. You cannot reach perfect. No one on this planet has reached perfect before us, and no one on this planet will reach perfect in the future. It is not possible. Even robots make mistakes. Even computers make mistakes. Come on, guys. Come on. If they can make mistakes, for God's sake, we should be allowed to make mistakes, right? over time, I was a major perfectionist when I was younger. Major. Like, I hated making any mistakes. I wouldn't try anything because I was afraid I was going to make a mistake. Over time, as I said, I've tried so many different things. I've put myself constantly out there, doing this, doing that, trying this, trying that. Constantly putting myself out there. I write a lot. I create a lot. I do these videos. I create a podcast, the Millionaire Happy Podcast. I do blogs. I do blog posts. I write on Medium. I write on Steemit. I do a billion different things. I'm constantly trying all these different avenues. I'm constantly putting myself out there. If I get good feedback, great. That's good. I'm not perfect. If I get bad feedback, great. That's perfect. Doesn't matter anyways, right? Because I'm not doing it for them. We're not doing all of this work for other people. We're doing it for ourselves, guys. We're doing it for ourselves so that we can feel good in our skin. We can feel good about ourselves. Because if you're always being a perfectionist, you're not putting anything out there, you think you're going to feel good about yourself? No, you're not. Because I know I have done that in the past. For years on end, I didn't put anything out there because I wanted to be perfect, and there was nothing perfect that I was doing. So nothing got put out there. And so what was I doing in my life? Nothing. I was wasting it away, and I was just a slab of rock. I was nothing. There was no point of me being here. I wasn't putting my creative energies out there. So I wasn't doing anything good. I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel like I was contributing to the world in any way. I was just here. I was taking up space. Now, I don't care about perfectionism. I just put everything out there. I'll create something, I'll put it out there. I'll make a mistake, I'll put it out there. I'll do something bad, I'll put it out there. Sometimes these videos, I'll do them, and they were obviously really bad. I mean, really bad, guys. I'm listening to it, I'm thinking to myself, God, you have no idea what you're talking about, Shikha. But I'll still put it out there because I'm not here for perfectionism. I want to show you guys I'm flawed because a lot of younger INFJs need to see that, need to see older INFJs making mistakes, being flawed, doing their thing, and still loving themselves, still living the best life possible, which is what I'm living right now. I live my ideal life, my exactly ideal life. You guys can hear the birds in the background. I live on the beach, I live by the ocean, I live by the jungle, I live by the mountains. Like, I live in the trifecta of beautiful environments. I have an amazing job. I do this great creative work. I love my life. But I created this because I was willing to make mistakes. If I was not going to make mistakes, I would never have gotten here. But I did it. I made so many mistakes, guys. So many mistakes, guys. I don't want to even talk about it because it's so shameful. I should be ashamed, but I'm not. Because I needed to make those mistakes in order to get here, to this point in time. Because if I didn't, what would I be doing? I would be sitting by myself in a room doing nothing, as I was in the past. Now I'm not. I'm putting myself out there with these videos because it's so important to me to constantly be making mistakes, constantly be creating, constantly be putting myself out there, constantly showing other people and myself my value. My value. This is what I do. This is what I'm doing here. I'm showing that I'm making an impact. I'm showing to myself that there's a reason for my life. There's a reason I'm here. And I'm doing what I need to do. So it's all right. I'm not empty space. I'm not a waste of space. I'm here for a reason. But I wouldn't be able to do that if I was afraid of making mistakes. We really need to learn as an INFJ to accept ourselves for making mistakes. In fact, celebrate our mistakes. Because the more mistakes you're making, the more experiments you're running, the more you're putting yourself out there, the more successful you're going to be. It is the way of the world. You cannot sit in your shell in your room and do nothing and be successful. You need to put yourself out there constantly, making mistakes, doing wrong things, getting rejected, and doing more and more of that stuff in order to get to that point where you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, yes, I am living the life that I want. Yes, I am the person I want to be. Yes, I'm living at my highest potential. Yes, I am amazing, and I'm grateful for everything that I have. You can't get to that point if you're unwilling to make mistakes. Unfortunately, that is the way of the world. But the more mistakes you make, ironically, the more successful you're going to be. So I implore you guys, if you're a younger INFJ or any INFJ and you are afraid to make mistakes, start making mistakes every single day. I try to make at least one mistake every day. I hate myself for it. I'm not saying that I don't. Oh man, I berate myself for it. But I understand that it is an important thing. It's an important part of the process, of the creative process, of me living on this planet, of me putting myself out there. I need to do this. I need to constantly be making mistakes because that means I'm running experiments. I'm doing different things. I'm putting myself out there. If I'm not making mistakes, I'm living a safe life. I'm hiding in the corner. I'm sitting in my room. I'm sitting in my cave doing nothing. I don't want to be that person anymore. I've done that a lot, guys. I wasted so much of my life doing that. No more. No more. I'm not doing that anymore. That's it. I'm done with that. I'm done with that, Shikha. I'm done with that life. I'm done with that nonsense. Now it's time to do stuff. Now it's time for us to move the world forward by doing things. So I hope this makes sense to you guys. I hope that I've been able to explain myself to you. It's really important that you integrate the lesson in this video and use it on a daily basis. It's so important. All right? I hope this makes sense again. If you guys have any questions at all, please message me anytime on the email address that's in the description below, or you can comment below, whatever you guys prefer, or on Facebook. You guys have been finding me on Facebook and messaging me there, so you can do that as well. I hope that you guys have an amazing day wherever you are. I hope you guys make a lot of mistakes, and I hope you live your ideal, successful, awesome life. Bye for now.